All right, good morning, guys.
What did we go over yesterday?
Yes. What were the takeaways from that?
Ride the crest of the road if you can.
Stay off the shoulder where it's soft.
Don't take raggedy roads, go raggedy roads.
Be mindful of the top heaviness,
Yep.
center of gravity. Let them go around if it's not up road.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You're not sure haul and call it.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper to haul and call than repair drive.
Exactly, yeah. Today we're gonna go over breaks and lunch breaks. How many breaks do you guys get a day?
3,
What are those breaks?
15 minutes and 1 30 minutes.
And when should you be taking those breaks?
All at once.
No.
Well, for some of us, when we can get to a safe spot that we can actually pull over,
Yep, yep.
you know.
Go up and go around.
Not before
It's still closed.
your day or at the end of the day.
Not before at the end of your day. And why do you say that?
Gives you a chance to reset.
Gives you a chance to reset. Yeah.
Reset
You're not
during
so hungry when
daytime.
you go- You're not full when you go home for supper, you want to complain.
That's true too. So when do we want you guys to be taking your guys' lunch break? Your lunch break?
Sometime during the daytime before you get down to the ground.
Where at in your round?
Or mid-shift.
About mid-shift.
Yeah.
And why do we want it that way?
Like Brian said, the reset.
It's a reset, yep.
Give yourself a break.
And how long should your lunch break be?
As long as it can be.
30 uninterrupted, no answer, no two-way or anything.
Yep.
No
So what
moving.
happens if your day's only 30 minutes long, 5 hours long, for example?
If it's 5 hour longs, by the law, you have to take a lunch break if you work over 8 hours.
I think he's talking about all in
So, yeah, so if you work under 8 hours, then legally you're not.
6.
Oh, is
No,
it
it's
6?
six.
Oh,
Six here,
it
it's
is
six, you have to
6,
take-
okay.
But if you work till
Thought it was
noon,
8.
you want us to take lunch at 9 in the morning, I mean, you don't need to reset after 2 hours of work.
Well,
Well, I mean, take it in the middle, I mean, you could take it at like 10, you know, if you're working till noon. We
Can't be
just
moving
don't want you
either.
taking it right at the end of your day.
I tried
Right.
that one time, taking my break while I dumped a container. and They flag it.
No, really.
They'll flag if your truck's moving and you get on a break, they'll flag you.
Yeah, if you're on lunch and you're driving around, you can see that on PDA. It shows where you're going, how fast you're moving and all that fun stuff, so just be mindful of that. Cause your break is a half hour uninterrupted, it's time for you to reset, do whatever.
Okay,
you
then
want.
we should not take a break on downtime. I dispute that, because you're
Okay.
actually working if you're on downtime.
Are you actually working when you're?
Well, what if,
Technicians help.
yeah, tech.
Well, they don't show up
If
for an
it's
hour
on
anyhow.
health,
Yeah.
he's gotta wait.
Then you're working, right?
Yeah, but if you're,
It's-
the techs don't need your help, and if they're something that it's just them, then you can take your lunch
Yeah,
break.
well, I still dispute that.
Okay.
For me, it takes them over an hour to get there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then your day isn't so long, you get that lunch break out of the way, and a good time to do anything anyhow.
You stay on,
The majority of the time when you're on downtime, you're not doing anything, because you're on downtime.
do you go into lunchtime, or do you stay in downtime? when
You go into lunchtime,
And go back to downtime
and
after
then,
lunch
yeah,
is over.
if you're still on downtime when lunch is over, then go back on downtime. But if they fix your truck and you're on lunch, finish your lunch, and then continue your route.
What happens if you have to go on downtime, say at 9 o'clock in the morning?
You gotta go on downtime at 9 o'clock in the morning.
the road.
I would probably just go on, if you know it's gonna be longer than a half hour or more, I would just go on lunch. Alright?
Good question about the 15-minute breaks.
Yeah.
I began taking them, like, you know, when Brad was route manager,
Mhm.
and I never took them before, and then I started taking them, just for whatever reason. And then he said, you got a lot of idle time. I said, well, I don't know, I'm taking breaks now. He's like, oh, that's why. It's a 15-minute breaks, that's idle
It
time.
does show up as idle time.
So you wanted me to take a 7-minute break,
Yeah, I remember
drive
that.
ahead, drive the truck ahead, so,
Right.
and then take an 8-minute break. I'm like,
No, it's fine if you take a 15-minute break at one stop and you have 2 of them on your route and I see a half hour idle time, I know how to account for those.
okay.
I know that, give you guys a half hour of idle time, because we want you guys to take a 15-minute break.
They have you a couple of times go on to the lunch for the 15 and then go back and then do whatever you were doing again, just to see how it would be scanned, how they would catch that.
Oh, really?
Take the 15, go on to lunch 15, and then go for your half hour and then do the other 15. To see how they would
Oh,
flag.
how,
You cannot touch this.
Yeah, red flags is pretty quick.
She can,
it'll
no?
play real quick.
I just need to get a sheet.
That's when all this new technology
She's starting
started.
out. So, what's the takeaways for today, guys?
Take your lunch.
Take your lunch, yeah. After how many hours?
Six.
6? Okay.
Except for Saturdays.
On Saturdays, you still need to take a lunch.
Not if you're under 6.
Not if you're under 6. If you do the recycle route, but if you do the waste route, then you should be taking a lunch.
Under 6. What about swing drivers?
Swing drivers have to lunch too.
Same thing.
You're under the same, when you're driving for a route, you're under the same guidelines, so. All right, well, let's have a safe day, guys.
Oh, my cousin brought some.
You drive around
Come on,
and
come on,
drive
I'm telling you, I'm about to send her. Telling you, get it.